everybody, this is Jelisa. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. It is beautiful Saturday, May 8, 2021 here in Connecticut. So I just wanted to come here and give you guys some news that is been happening in case you haven't heard yet. And this is why the reason I keep speaking about the thing in the arm. I don't recommend people getting it, guys. To be honest, I seen a lot of people that have gotten the thing in the arm and they have gotten sick, or they are having like a lot of issues afterwards, because as we all know, guys, this was developed and it hasn't been fully approved yet. um, it takes years to develop something that is effective, and people can say everything they want to say. They want to say like, oh, we believe in science and all of that. I understand that we need medication to feel better, to maintain a healthy living. A lot of us, we need to take medication just to do that. I'm not here trying to say, oh, science doesn't know what they're doing, whatever, this and the other. All I'm saying is that a lot of the times, they're selling you hope because they understand that everybody's trying to get back to the normal thing. So they sell you hope. Just like they told us to wear the covering just because, it's gonna help better, but we've been wearing coverings and the cases kept going up over the summer and over the fall. So I, like, you have to understand when they're trying to sell you something, it's almost like to get rid of the issue in the moment, because a big majority of people are trying to look for a solution. And here's the issue that I have with all this developing thing. And as you guys know, I have to be careful what I say here. So the thing that you put in your arm, right? So they're developing these things very fast, even though they say this type of virus has been happening for years. And out of nowhere, now they come up with so many of them, able to administer it to people right away. I honestly believe, guys, testing has not been fully completed. I don't think it's 100% safe anymore because of the problems that have been happening afterwards. And here's the thing, we all want to get back to the normal. I don't think we're going to get back to the way it was back in 18 or 19. All I'm saying is maybe you should hold on before rushing into things and see what's happening. We all know the AstraZeneca hasn't been approved here in the US. It has been approved in the UK. And right now, just yesterday, last night, they're going to pause the use of it for people under 40. The reason being is that they're seeing a lot of issues, and this is where I'm coming from. That's why you shouldn't be rushing into things. There's a lot of testing that need to be done, and you don't want to be part of that testing. You know what I mean? Like, that's why they're seeing now so many issues with it, because it hasn't been fully tested. And this is why so many things are arising, and not just AstraZeneca. There's a lot of things. So the first thing we heard was about the blood clot, and now they're saying, that the Johnson and Johnson was causing that, and it got paused. And still, like, that happened, people can look at the percentage and whatever. Like, don't you want to hold on? Like, you don't go. Like, here's the thing, guys. It's like buying meat at the supermarket. Like, I don't care if they tell me, like, we already gathered all the packages that were infected. If I have that meat in my freezer with that zero number that they're recalling, and they're saying it came from this group, but we gathered all the three packages that we sold. So even though if you have the same number, don't worry about it. It's gonna go in the garbage. Like, I don't feel safe eating it because it's being recalled. And even so, the Johnson and Johnson had caused so many issues. People are still willing to just pull down the shirt and be like, "Here, can you give it to me?" Like, it needs more testing. That's all we're saying. It needs more testing. And I don't think this is going to be the cure for it. They can say all they want. Oh, the numbers are going down. The numbers are going down because as more people are showing up to do the thing in their arm, they're closing down the testing sites. So how are they going to know who has it or doesn't? because as we all know, a lot of people are asymptomatic. They're not going to go to the hospital. If they're not feeling it, they can have it for 2 weeks and wait that 10-day period, and they never knew they had it because there's a survival rate on this thing. Let's not forget that there's a survival rate that is very high. So they're not knowing how many people have it because the testing sites are declining. They're closing down. The massive testing site that they open up are being shut down because they're letting you believe that everybody's going for the thing in their arm. So it's almost like making it seem like everything's like completed. So let me just read to you this article about the AstraZeneca. So, Europe drug regulators say it is evaluating, right, an assortment of the potential side effects following the thing in the arm for the AstraZeneca. And let me tell you what they're finding out. So, people that had the AstraZeneca are reporting or can report in a few days right from now heart inflammation, facial swelling, and rare nerve degenerating disorder. Like, I don't understand how clear can this be. And here's the thing though, because you can, this is such a this is the thing that hasn't been like fully approved by the health department. It's only what's approved to for a rapid distribution or something like that. It's not that you're gonna go and sue people, and I don't believe in lawsuits either because yeah, you can do a lawsuit and have all this money or whatever, but you're damaged. Like your body will be damaged already, and here you are thinking that you're going for something just to be protected or be safer. And instead you're saying yes to putting you in your body something that hasn't been fully tested yet. So think about that, guys. We shouldn't be rushing into it. Besides everything else that has been said about this, and whoever developed this, and the number, the patent number, like I said, I can't give you so much specific because I don't want them to shut down my channel. But all I'm saying is pay attention because you know all of this stuff is for a reason. All the side effects that are coming out is for a reason. And thank God that we get to know some of them because I'm sure there's a lot of other side effects that they're not bringing out to the public to maybe perhaps cause some type of fear. Um, I honestly don't think this is going to be the cure for this thing because, you think about it, like it has a survival rate. That's the other thing. People have forgotten that this whole virus thing has a survival rate. I'm sorry, I have to be so careful what I say. Remember that. I think the survival rate is like 94 something percent. I think I spoke about in one of my early videos last year. So let's think about that, guys. Also, okay. So I just wanted to share this. So this is gonna be stepped now into they do more testing, but they are trying to get it over here in the U.S. I know the AstraZeneca was only being given in Europe, but then now they're pushing for it to be distributed here in the U.S. So you know, all I'm saying is, I understand. Like, I know when I have a headache, I go take some medication. That's not like everybody who is talking about perhaps going, like, not recommending it for people to get it. Like, we're not saying we don't believe in medication. That's nothing like that. I'm sure if something happened, God forbid, like, I'm going to go and get medical help if something happened to me. But all I'm saying is that you have to look at what's in front of you and see the reasoning behind it. um it's like, why, if you're feeling 100% yourself, why are you um rushing into this? Because I guarantee you guys, you go to the doctor, right, and they say, you do your physical, and they're like, oh, everything, all your numbers are good, your lab work was good, everything's great. And then he comes back and say, hey, but you need to start taking this medication. And it's like, you're gonna be like, for what? If everything is good, why should I take this? Oh, well, it just, just take it just in case. Like, are you kidding me? Who's gonna take that? Like, is you gonna question that? Because we all know every medication has some type of side effect. So that's the where we're coming from. Why are you rushing into putting something in your body even though you see so many feedback about it already? Like, people are saying, you know, this happened, my grandmother got sick, my friend got sick, I know somebody who's sick. I mean, even doctors are coming out and speaking about it. Like, how can they make this 100% available for everybody even if they don't need it? And like, I can't even imagine, like, they're gonna start putting this into kids now. And it's just, it just breaks my heart because, you know, there's not that many. I mean, I don't know how many kids got this thing when the whole thing started. I'm sure the numbers are very low, and I'm sure, you know, a lot of them, they probably got it just because maybe they were in a household where a family member had it, and we all know it's very contagious. But a lot of them, you know, it has a survival rate. Let's not forget that. I understand a lot of people have passed from it, and I know people that pass from it. I understand that. Also, guys, go back and investigate. Nurses came out last year saying how they were told to say that person died of this because they're gonna get government grant. So they couldn't even really put in the death certificate or with the paperwork that the reason the person passed. You know, doctors came out say that because it looks better. The numbers look better. And the grant, I mean, this thing has caused so many grants, so many monetary help for a lot of people. So let's think about that too, guys. So thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I just wanted to share the news that's happening right now. I'll probably do more videos later today. Thank you guys so much. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. God bless. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I hope to see you in the next video.